showcase your creativity and expertise to a global audience.
The first digital product idea for students to create and sell is a blog that shares downloadable past exam questions with solution. Now, many students struggle with getting readily accessible study materials like past exam questions with a step-by-step solutions to these questions for free. And that's because most blogs require some form of payment in order to access these materials. This is where you can take advantage and make the difference. Now, what you can do is create a blog using free platforms like blogger.com. Upload past exam questions with detailed solutions to those questions. Now, you might ask, how then do you make money? Now, let's say you upload a 5 set of maths problems in a blog post. Now, provide solutions to at least 2 of those problems so that students can easily access them for free. Now, for the rest of the solutions, you're going to add a payment option, a payment method where students can only access the rest of the solutions if they pay a little fee. You can also make money from your blog through Google AdSense. That simply means that when your blog has lots of traffic, lots of visitors, you'll be able to place ads on your blog and you can make some money. You can upload the questions and answers on your blog in a picture format. Solve the questions on a piece of paper, take a photo of it and upload, or you can also convert it into text format and then you put on your blog and share to students. The second digital product idea is creating video lessons or courses for specific subjects. Now, in your class or your department, you might notice there are certain courses or subjects with complex topics that students fail a lot. Most times it's because the teachers or the professors don't have the patience to explain it well, or the students simply just don't understand the teacher when they teach because the teacher was either too fast in explaining or very assuming. Some teachers would assume all the students already know how to solve some basic concept which can be applied in the topic that they are teaching at that moment. But as we all know, that is not the case because you find lots of students failing that class. Now, this is where you can take the opportunity to make some money from this problem. If you're good in this subject or the topic that you know students fail a lot, what you can do is to create a step-by-step video tutorial and turn into a course and sell online. Now, in your course, you need to break down all the complex words and calculations in that topic. You need to make it as simple as possible. Just assume you are teaching a 3-year-old so that you explain every little step. Once you have done that, you can then upload the course on platforms like Coursera, Seller.co, or any other course sharing platform. Give it a price and you can sell to students. The third digital product idea is to turn compilations of your lecture notes or class summaries and sell to students as an ebook. Now, in school, you'll notice some students struggle with attending all lectures due to work, personal or health-related issues. Now, if you're someone who attends almost all your classes, you can take advantage of this market opportunity. So what you can do is you can transform the notes that you copy in class into an ebook. To do this, you need to organize all your notes neatly, and you can also add any extra explanations or insights that you think would be helpful to the students. And once you're satisfied with the content, you can turn it into an ebook by using softwares like Microsoft Word or even Canva. Now, if you have got a handwritten note and you're sitting wondering how then do you convert it into an editable format, transform into PDF and you sell. All you need to do is to take snapshots of your notes and you use Microsoft Word to convert into an editable format. Now, I'm going to leave a link of the tutorials on how you can easily convert your handwritten note into editable format using Microsoft Word. The link of it is going to be right up here or in the description box. Once you have your ebook ready and up for sale, you can upload it on platforms like Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, better known as KDP, or even Etsy and Seller. Can upload to any online marketplace and put a price and you start promoting your book and you're going to make some money out of it in passive income. We cannot talk about passive income without mentioning YouTube, and that leads us to the next digital product idea, which is creating a YouTube channel where you share tutorials on how to solve science questions. Now, we all know that science subjects like maths, chemistry, and physics are one of those subjects that gives a lot of students stress and headache. If you're good in these subjects, you can take the opportunity to make money from these so-called headaches. Now, all you need to do is to set up a YouTube channel which is dedicated to providing step-by-step tutorials on how to solve difficult questions. A perfect example of a channel doing this is the Organic Chemistry Tutor YouTube channel. Now, I know there are so many channels that are already doing this, but to stand out, you need to be creative. You need to put some fun into your videos. As I like to say, put some fun in science. I mean, these subjects are already hard enough, so why not make it fun, right? That is how you'll be able to gain the attention of the students who hate the guts of this subject. Now, your videos do not only have to be engaging, but you also need to make it very, very simple to understand. And that is by breaking down complex topics in the simplest and digestible manner possible. You need to walk your viewers through every step there is in order to solve the problem that you're solving. You need to offer clear explanations and useful tips along the way as you solve. Now, the best way I found is to assume that your audience are kindergarteners. Yes, even though the subject that you're teaching are not for kindergarteners, but you need to assume that they have the brain of a kindergartner. Another tip to consider when creating these videos is to ensure that your tutorials are on the most relevant topics in the school syllabus. The next digital product idea that you can create and sell online as a student is creating a web page that connects students to other brilliant students in their department. Now, statistics have shown that students feel more comfortable learning from their peers or fellow classmates, and that is because they are more approachable and understanding. Now, what you can do here is create a web page or a website that connects students with other brilliant students who can offer personalized or one-on-one tutoring sessions for a small fee. Now, an example of such website is a job board website like Upwork, which connects job seekers to employers. No need spending money to build a website just like Upwork. You can start small with just maybe a simple web page like with a blogger web page. Add like 2 Google Forms registration page, one for tutors and one for the learners. And then you can use seller.co as the payment site, which allows you to receive payment. Now, after a learner pays the fee, you can cut your own fee as the middle person, and then you send the rest of the payment to the tutor. Now, I know it seems like such a long process, but it's for a start until you are able to get enough money to build a better website like Upwork with all the payment integration. Number 6 digital product or online business idea for students to start is to become a consultant for freshers or high school graduates. A lot of high school students who are thinking of getting into the university are always in need of help with things like the university application procedures, picking out the right courses that aligns with their career goals, finding cheap places to stay. You can make money by offering paid consultation services to these students, whether it's by guiding them through the application processes, navigating important offices around the campus, or choosing the right courses that perfectly aligns with their career goals. There's always a huge demand for this kind of help, so becoming a trusted consultant could bring in a steady income. Now, our last digital product idea on the list is creating and selling digital resumes, portfolios for internship and job applications. There are so many final year students and new graduates who are finding it hard to create a good resume or portfolio for job applications and internship applications. And the reason is because most of them are new to the competitive job market and they don't know how to properly present themselves in a way that they'll be able to stand out to employers. Now, this is where you can step in and create a business out of this problem. You can create and sell digital resumes and portfolio templates to the students. You can use a tool like Canva to create these resumes and portfolio template and make them editable so that you can sell to the students, and all they need to do is to buy and they'll be able to edit it and fill out their own information. Now, if you have no idea exactly how to create professional looking resumes templates yourself, now you can take the time and take free courses online, study how a professional resume is supposed to look like, what to put on the resume and what not to put on the resume. Study all about the ATS scan, how to pass the ATS scan, how to create good and professional looking portfolios, what skills to put on the portfolio so that it can grab the attention of employers. Now, once you're able to do this, you can now go to Canva and create this template and you sell to students. All right, guys, so those are some of the digital product ideas or online business ideas I have for you today. Now, the list is not exhausted. There are a lot of other digital product or online businesses that you can start online as a student. I've created an ebook where it shows you 20 digital product ideas that you can create and sell online right now as a student. If you're interested, I'm going to leave the link of the ebook in the description box so you can go check that out. Alright guys, so that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, and also do not forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.